MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started, but now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's your take as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Don Drysdale is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like this spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So striding in, David Justice. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Justice is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Bellinger is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Not
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. The 2-1 home. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Josh Donaldson would be next. Just underway here in Southern California. This one's flared toward left center. Guerrero is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Greg Maddux will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in, Steve Sapp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Steve Sapp.
First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Maddux is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The third baseman, Justin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Skied into straightaway right. Justice is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Here's the first pitch to him. Hopped up. And no one will track it down. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. The 0-2 once more is taken down and in for a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. The Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Next up for Los Angeles, Mike Piazza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mike Piazza.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Murphy sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Raul Mondesi.
Now at the plate, Raul Mondesi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Cody.
Pitches a cold strike to throw, and it's called to, but he doesn't steal second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Spinning a throw back to second. Oh, and he's daydreaming, and they pick him off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
1 strike.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Acuna Jr. now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Acuna, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 8, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Now the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Hit hard on the ground to second. Sapp moving to his right, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Greg Maddux.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Greg Maddux. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Count remains full. The next 3-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Pedro Guerrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's one away.
Batting it, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Into the box, Max Muncy. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Hit well towards the hole. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Stepping in now, Don Drysdale. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Steve.
Into the box now, Steve Sapp. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Muncy is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
It's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Murphy is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. We're through 3 here in game number 6. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. To bat for Atlanta, David Justice back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
The batter.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mondesi has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Has a look, now the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Turner over to his left. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Two gone now in the Braves half of the fourth, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Justice at third with two away. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. From the stretch, the 1-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He set the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now at the plate, Dale Murphy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Here's the 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll make it back in safely at 3rd. Here's the 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Piazza.
So digging in now, Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Raul Mondesi.
At the plate, Raul Mondesi. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Mondesi is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Stays alive, still 0-2. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what it is to do to get it past this guy. The pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Pedro Guerrero would be next. Mondesi at second with 2 down. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 3-1 pitch. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the plate, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. On its way is pitch number 75. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Now the 2-0 home. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Hey.
3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Into the box, Greg Maddux. Into the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Pedro Guerrero.
Leading off with the Dodgers, the left fielder, Pedro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Guerrero playing here in his age 29 season. This is his first year at the big league level. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Two and 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
53, John Drysdale.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Don Drysdale. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1-0 the count. One run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Steve Sapp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Drilled to the right side. Albies brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Justice. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-0 now. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Guerrero. 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready for another shot now. Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And there's ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
On the ground to the left side. Seager on the grass. Oh, not in time. But boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swanson, base runner at first with 1 out.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here's the 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. First and second now, one man out. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping into the box, Dale Murphy. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The throw home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Smoke toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers 1. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Steve Sapp. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
No, that's
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. He's running in there. Now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Freeman will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Our score remains 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Kelly playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Piazza is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
In now, Tyler Flowers. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here it comes on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Stepping in now, Greg Maddux, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one on the first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in now, David Justice, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Seager is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. They still lead it 2-1. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is is a ball down and away.
2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
And that's over. 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
Now
You're
batter.
hanging on to a
The
slim
right
lead,
fielder.
and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff
Mondesi.
walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for
Your
the
attention,
tying run at
please.
first. Darren
Now
O'Day
pitching for the
takes the
Braves.
ball here as he'll enter with a
Number
runner at
59.
first and nobody out.
Darren O'Day.
Raul Mondesi will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Swanson throws it in over to Albies on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Center
They
fielder.
played the matchup there, and it
Dirty.
worked out perfectly.
Bellinger.
Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Biddle playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Two out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Ready on 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Settling in now, Pedro Guerrero. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now the 0-1. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Albies scoops it up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for LA. They still trail it here 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Dodgers. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 52, Pedro Baez. Now playing center.
So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. His second home run of the series, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Number 75.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box, Freddie Freeman. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Mondesi is under this one. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. No hits to this point. And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. One out, nobody on. Three and one.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Hit to third. Turner has it. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dale Murphy.
Standing in, Dale Murphy. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Mondesi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Daniel Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Winkler, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
That's
2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hot shot to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-1 to count. Two and two.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball just inside.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Count still full, 3-2. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Sapp. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Holla, the runner at second with one away. Grounded back up the middle. Albies picks it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Craig Kimbrell is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
In now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Kimbrell, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. Sapp is under it near the mound. Bends down and he barehands it. Touche, sir. Striding into the box, Ronald Acuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And 1 count and the pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch, and he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. Ripped down the line, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Throwing to second.
The pitcher, number 46.
Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Nick Markakis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Flowers stands at second with 2 gone. Ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Once again, a 3-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Flowers ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, David Justice. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that misses 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Atlanta leads it 4-1. Arodys Vizcaino is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Arodys Vizcaino. Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Previously against Vizcaino, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Vizcaíno, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Raul Mondesi. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. with another two-strike offering. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Brett Butler will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Brett Butler.
And he takes ball 1. Mondesi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Butler swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5 foot 10 inches tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Into the box, Pedro Guerrero, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1 pitch, and this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And the Braves have done it. They're your National League champions.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.